Hello Year 7, so we are moving on to a new topic, which is cricket. Unfortunately we don't have as many lessons as we would at school, so we're going to try and look at bowling and batting today, but the very basics. So first of all we're going on to move on to bowling first, and as you can see in the picture below, this is how you hold a cricket ball when you are about to bowl. So I call it the bunny ears at the top, so like 2 bunny ears, and then just the thumb underneath, and that will help you grip the ball when you are going to throw. And then in future, if you want to add spin, you can use that same technique just in a different way. But first of all, we're just going to look at the basic technique that you're going to use in your practical element of the lesson. Weeks left. So we're going to go through the basics of the bowl first. So in cricket, there's 3 steps that I like to do, and you can have cones or you can have shoes to help you get to this. So the first step, you're going to eat the apple with the cricket ball, and then your next step, you're going to pull that string so the ball goes towards your hip and your hand goes up, and then finally bowl an arc where your arm is brushing your ear, and then you're going to finally follow through with your shoulder and your arm coming all the way down to the opposite side. So that we have looked at this. Now I want you to try this technique in our practical challenge that I have. So here is my equipment setup. So like the previous picture, I have the 3 cones, but instead I've used shoes. Step 1, eat the apple. Step 2, pull the string. And then finally, on our third one, we are bowling that arc, which comes to our stumps here. I've made my own because I don't have any at home. So my 3 here represents the stumps, and if I hit them, that'll be 5 points. And then either side of that is my flower pots. You would get 2 points if you bowled within that area, and then above the stumps would be 3 points. And you're going to bowl 5 times, and you're going to see how many points you can get. Here is my initial setup. So I've stepped about 10 to 15 steps. That's the gist of it. It's usually a little bit longer, but that will be perfect for now. So there's my setup. Now I want you to go try your bowling technique. Pause the video, try it out. Challenge someone in your family, a sibling. Keep score of what you're doing. Bowl 5 times. Can you hit different targets? Keep score. Send a picture of your technique or a video or some kind of thing of your showing your setup so that you can earn 20 house points, which leads on to bronze, silver and gold. I got 17 when I did my 5, and you'll see that in the video next. So if I sent in a picture, I would get 30 house points. So see if you can get all the way to 25, which is the highest points you can get. I'll be amazed if anyone could do that. So good luck. Okay, hi Year 7. So today's challenge is I've got it set up here. Okay, you've gone through the PowerPoint, so hopefully you should have got an idea of what we already need to do. So you need cones, or I've used shoes. 1 shoe, 2 shoes, 3 shoes. To help you with your bowling technique, and you've got the targets down below. I've used a table, 3 bottles and a flower. We've got to have our grip on the ball, so we've got our bunny ears, and our thumb underneath. Okay, so that's our proper cricket bowl technique. As you can see, bunny ears, thumb underneath, cricket bowl technique. Okay, we're going to go step by step. Eating the apple, pulling the string, and then finally follow through with an arc, brushing your arm by your ear, and then releasing here, and your shoulder and your front foot should be leaning forward when you are following through. Okay?
We step, eat the apple, pull the string, and then full arc, brushing our ear and our shoulder coming through, and then we release down.
Right, I'm going to try my first ball again. Okay, I'm going to try and see how many targets I can hit with the 5 balls that I've currently got. You can use the guideline to help you. You can step through it and try it. Once you feel confident, then get rid of them, and then you can try your technique a little bit faster, maybe with a run up. Okay, off we go. Wide. targets, like because wickets are quite thin. Okay, I've got a big target there, big target zone. Make it harder, smaller targets. If you want to make it slightly easier for yourself, bigger targets like I have here, so then it's more opportunity for success, and go through each stage. The more you get through this stage, the better you will do. Right, over to you. Go at that, and good luck, and don't forget to send in your scores and see if you can beat mine. There's the batting as well. If you don't think you can do the bowling, try the batting. You can. Great, so you've tried the bowling challenge. Now it's on to the batting side. So there's lots of different types of batting skills they use in cricket. But first we've got to know what the grip and stance is when we're holding the bat. So if you can see from this picture, it's basically a V shape with your hands pointing down the bat. And there's obviously different technique for a right-handed and a left-handed person. So V shapes with fingers pointing down the bat. If you are right-handed, your left hand is at the top of the bat with the V facing down the bat, and the right underneath, very close together. They're not spread out, as you can see, and the opposite for the left hand. And then finally our stance. So we've got our grip. You can see he's using that grip now. His stance is a bit away from the stumps, in line with the middle, and he's shoulder width apart, with his eyes looking at where the bowler is. And making sure that the stumps are behind you, because if you do hit the stumps, then you would be out. Okay, so that's just the general gist of the grip and stance. Now, there's two I want to look at in particular: the front foot defensive shot and the front foot on drive shot. Just like the first one says, the defensive shot is a defensive shot, like it says in the title. When you're going to hit the ball, depending how the bowler has bowled it to you, you are going to be defensive about your shot. You are worried about that ball hitting your stumps. While the front foot on drive, you know how that ball is coming towards you, and you know you can hit it a little bit further. It looks pretty similar, the way you are stepping to go hit the ball. It's all about the after. So after you go hit the ball, in a defensive shot, you just stay still, like this, because it's down, because you're defending the stumps. While the on drive is you're following through. So from that elbow, you're following through all the way. So they're the two I want us to look at today in our challenge. So what I want you to do with those two in particular is have this equipment. You can either have a cricket bat, I've used an example of a tennis racket there, and a frying pan, if you have a frying pan that you could use. Other suggestions I've had in the past is a rolling pin. If you have one ball, doesn't matter, you can use that one ball each time, but 6 balls in total we will be using for our cricket demonstration. And you need like 6 targets that you are going to try and hit. So we have 2 flower pots, some bottles there, and basically you're going to put the tennis ball by your chin, if you want it a little bit easier. You're going to let it bounce once, and then you are going to try and hit your target from that bounce. You can use any 3 of those items. In the video I've used all 3 to show you how I would use it. I want to see that stance, and I want to see that grip away and have a go at this technique. Like I just said, drop the ball from your chin 6 times and try and hit the targets. Can you count your score out of 6? Play against family members. Keep score. Send a picture or a video. If you get 6, you'll get 15 house points plus 20. Silver 3 to 4, and then bronze 1 to 2. So I got 4, and that'll be in the video next. So I would have got 30 house points in total. So good luck. Look forward to it, and you can see my demonstration in the next video. Hello Year 7, so challenge number 2. So you've tried our bowling one, now it's for our batting. If you haven't done the bowling, why don't you give the batting one a go? You can use a cricket bat if you have it, plastic one, a wooden one, a frying pan, a rolling pin, a tennis racket. Be inventive, but it has to have the same technique, like the grip, the stance, as what we would want. Okay, so remember with the grip, it's V and V, okay? So I'm right-handed, so I have my left hand first on the front, so there's the back of the bat, V, and V. Good. So then my stance, we're going to use this, I have this line here, I'm going to use that line, and this is my stance, eye level, looking at the way I want it to go, and then pushing through. Just like in the PowerPoint, you're going to put your leg forward first, and then you're going to come from a backswing position with your elbow, your eyes contacting, and you should be able to hit each target on here depending where your foot is landing to hit the ball. Okay, so we're going to try that now. I'm going to try it with each utensil I have. So I have a cricket bat, I have a tennis racket, and I have a frying pan here. I have 6 attempts like the video, and then I'm going to give them a go. Right, so ball in my chin. If you want to make it harder, someone self-feed it to you and then you have to hit it. So I put it in my chin. Right, I'm in that position. Ready? Let it bounce. 1, 2, and hit. So that would be 1. Done. Okay, I'm going to move on to my tennis racket. Same technique. V and V. V, V. In that stance. 1, 2, and hit. So that's 2. Cool guys, so I got 4 out of 6. Can you try and beat that? Remember